Hey everyone, it's Mr. Hollywood, and today is day 33 of my 200-day posting streak goal, and today I am doing my top 10 favorite movies that came out in a year that ended in digit 2. Now, before I give you my favorites, feel free to share your favorite movies that came out in a year that ended in digit 2 down below in the comments, and let's begin. Coming in at number 10 is Lord of the Rings of the Two Towers. Now, I do think this is the weakest Lord of the Rings movie, but that doesn't really say anything because this is still an amazing movie. I love how it continued on from the Fellowship with, seeing these characters' journey continue. I love how they handled Gandalf with the aftermath of Fellowship, and I thought Sam and Frodo's dynamic was great, and I loved Gollum, and the Battle of Helm's Deep was amazing. So yeah, overall, Lord of the Rings Two Towers is an amazing movie, and it is my number 10 favorite film on this list. Now coming in at number 9 is Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain is my favorite movie pre-1960s that I've seen, and yeah, this film is just phenomenal. I thought Debbie Reynolds did a great job, and she was also, I believe, like 19 when this film came out, so it's like, yeah, Debbie Reynolds was great, and the acting is definitely strong in their family, and I just thought the story was great. I just thought the movie has a very whimsical feel, and overall, it is just an amazing movie, and it is my 9th favorite film on this list. Now coming in at number 8 is Zero Dark 30. Zero Dark 30 is a very intense film and a very amazing film. Catherine Bigelow's directing was great. I thought Jessica Chastain gave an amazing performance, and I just thought the story of this movie, of the aftermath of 9/11, it was just all very well conveyed in this film, and the action, the suspense, the emotion, it just all worked very well. And yeah, this movie is phenomenal, and it is my 8th favorite film on this list. Now coming in at number 7 is The Thing. The Thing is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and yeah, The Thing is just phenomenal. The story was amazing, the acting from Kurt Russell was great. Visually, this film looks stunning. The score was amazing. John Carpenter's directing was great, and the blood test scene was one of my favorite moments in cinematic history, and the ambiguous ending was great as well. So yeah, overall, The Thing is amazing, and it is my number 7 film on this list. Now coming in at number 6 is Looper. Looper is one of those films that I saw a few months ago for the first time, but I haven't stopped thinking about Looper. It was just mind-blowing. The acting from Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Emily Blunt, and Bruce Willis was great. I thought Rian Johnson's directing was great, and Rian Johnson is one of my favorite directors working today. I just think his movies are phenomenal, and the story in Looper was amazing. I thought the movie was just so entertaining and engaging start to finish, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's final sacrifice is beautiful. So yeah, overall, Looper is an amazing movie, and it is my number 6 favorite film on this list. Now coming in at number 5 is Reservoir Dogs. What a debut by Quentin Tarantino. This is one of the best director debuts of all time, and yet truly Reservoir Dogs is just an amazing movie, and I just love how it's just a low budget crime movie. I thought the characters were well written, the characters had vibrant personalities, and overall I just thought the ensemble was great. I loved Tim Roth especially in this, and the ending was amazing. So yeah, Reservoir Dogs is an amazing film, and what a way to start Quentin Tarantino's career. Now coming in at number 4 is Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a movie I was fortunate enough to see in theaters when they released it for a day a few years ago, and I was completely mind blown when I saw Blade Runner. The visuals look amazing. And this movie came out in 1982, but they look so ahead of its time. It's truly one of my favorite sci-fi movies ever. And this is also my favorite Harrison Ford performance. I love Harrison Ford. I think he's had a lot of amazing performances, but this is my favorite one of them all. I thought the story was great. I thought Roy Batty was an amazing villain, and he is one of my favorite villains in cinema. And and the music was great. And Roy Beatty's final sacrifice was very moving. So yeah, Blade Runner is an amazing movie and is my number 4 favorite film on this list. And now the top three. The top three is very much so a toss-up, but coming in at number 3 is The Godfather. Absolutely one of the best movies of all time. And it arguably might be number 1 if I'm just going by quality. But just personal favorite is my number 3. However, it's still an amazing movie. The story, the writing, the directing, the score, the acting, it was just all top tier. I mean, Marlon Brando gave an all-time great performance in this. Al Pacino was great in this. Robert Duvall was great. James Caan was great. And, I mean, the story was great. And I just loved seeing the Corleone family's dynamic. And I thought Michael Corleone's arc that he went on through the film was great, of how he wasn't really involved with the family stuff at first. And then he left America. And then things happened out of the country, and then he came back to America, and by the end of the film he took over the spot as the Godfather. And the ending is also just one of the best endings of all time. So yeah, The Godfather is an amazing movie, and I have even more appreciation for this film after seeing Godfather Part 2. And I do think Godfather's Part 1 and 2 is the best 1-2 punch of any two-parter. I mean, it's just an amazing 1-2 punch. But yeah, The Godfather, amazing movie, and is my number 3 favorite film on this list. Now coming in at number 2 is Unforgiven. Unforgiven is my favorite Western of all time. I do like it more than The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And yeah, Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman gave all-time great acting performances, and Morgan Freeman was great in this. I thought the story about this retired bandit whose past caught up to him was very interesting. And I just thought the movie was just very engaging start to finish. And the ending was just absolutely amazing with, I mean, Clint Eastwood not necessarily becoming a good person, but getting his revenge on Gene Hackman's character. It was all awesome. But yeah, Unforgiven is an amazing movie and is my number 2 favorite film on this list. But coming in at number 1 is The Batman. The Batman is my favorite Batman movie. I just love The Batman so much. I love Robert Pattinson as Batman. I love Paul Dano as Riddler, Colin Farrell as Penguin, and Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. I also love Jeffrey Wright as Gordon. He is my favorite version of Commissioner Gordon. And I love Andy Serkis as Alfred, which is a casting decision that I didn't really know how to feel originally, but I ended up loving Andy Serkis as Alfred. I thought the story was great. I thought Gotham felt completely rich in this film, and it was just all great. Michael Giacchino's score is chill-inducing. It's one of my favorite movie scores of all time. And honestly, it might be my second favorite superhero score, right behind John Williams' Superman score. And overall, I just love the detective stuff. It's basically a movie that was definitely inspired by Zodiac and Seven, which is just amazing. And I also think the movie is just very relevant, where I feel like it's more than just an amazing superhero film. It just feels like an amazing detective film, and just an amazing film that I feel like can still completely stand on its own without having Batman in the title. But yeah, The Batman is amazing. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and one of my favorite superhero films of all time. So it is my favorite movie that came out in a year that ended in digit 2. Now, thanks for watching. Feel free to share your favorites down below in the comments. This is day 33 of my 200-day posting streak goal. Now, thanks for watching, and peace out.